Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Bucks versus Cavaliers NBA matchup on Wednesday, January 24th, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Head on over to Pickdawgz.com, use that discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off. If you're looking for that one-on-one concierge-style service, though, we offer that as well. It's meant for people who make big bets, though. It's called the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. The only way to get these are to text the number you see on the screen. So if you bet big and are looking for big service, text that number. But let's get to this one. We've got the Bucks taking on the Cavaliers, and the Bucks, well, 30-13 on the season. The Cavaliers 26-15. Both these teams are very, very good, and I think we're past the halfway point of the NBA season. So what we're going to see is the cream is going to rise to the top. The other teams are going to fall to the bottom, and the battle's going to be really for those last playoff spots, and also, of course, the lottery spots at the bottom of it. And we see this just about every single year. The Milwaukee Bucks are a team that came into the season with huge expectations, gigantic championship type expectations after they went out and traded for Damian Lillard. Of course, Lillard, one of the best shooters in the NBA. But the thing is, not as good defensively as Holiday, who they lost. So the Bucks, while they are 30-13 on the season, a record that, well, I think people in Detroit or Charlotte would absolutely kill for, the thing is we haven't seen the Bucks play like on that elite level. We've seen it from time to time in spots, that blowout win over the Boston Celtics. But outside of that, just kind of going through the motions. I mean, they return home from Detroit, where they beat the Pistons in both those games. The Pistons have 4 wins total on the season, so congratulations on that. But they didn't cover the spread in either of those games, and really, they weren't really even outside the number in those games. The Pistons, hung with them the whole time. Meanwhile, when we look at the Cavaliers, this is a team that really most of the talk about the Cavs has been about the injuries to Mobley and Garland, who they've been playing without. But the Cavs haven't really batted an eyelash to those things, man. They just keep continuing to roll. Even LeVert has been banged up, and that hasn't slowed them down either. The Cavs just playing really, really solid basketball overall, and they went into Orlando and just busted up the Magic something fierce. The Cavaliers have won 8 games in a row straight up, and the only game they didn't cover in that thing, they were laying 10.5 against the San Antonio Spurs. When we look at what the Bucks have done, yeah, they've been doing it too, winning 5 of their last 6. But like I said, those 2 wins that they came up with last time, since losing at Cleveland to the Cavaliers in a game that they lost by 40 points, 135-195, the only 2 teams they've beaten is the Detroit Pistons. I think when we look at, the Bucks, we know that they're really a top-tier team, but the defense is lacking. They guard the perimeter well, but so what? And I think, when you're that bad from the floor, well, teams don't need to. And I think when you're looking at, the Cleveland defense, it's all about effort on the defensive side of the board. And I think, Cleveland certainly does that, and that's why they are where they are. You're going to hear all they're going to be mad, they're going to want revenge, they're going to want all those things, the Bucks for that 40-point loss. I don't think they get it, to be honest with you. And I think, I think the Cavs dominate them on the boards again in Milwaukee. I'll tell you, maybe the Bucks get revenge in the form of a win, but they're not covering in this thing. I'm taking the Cleveland Cavaliers, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.